Welcome to TW Sports Talk, everybody. We're coming off of the Eagles' loss to the Dallas Cowboys, who obviously needed this game. And I understand that there was some Facebook feuding that we had with some fellow graduates who are not Eagles fans for whatever reason or another.
I was wondering if anybody actually read those long things. Yeah, I lost a lot of sleep. I think at one point I really lost coherently of what the hell was coming out of my mouth. Because I think at one point we were talking about machete kills for some reason.
Some whether it be Dallas Cowboys fans or whatever from high school,
Go ahead, hater.
Terry Bucks fan.
Terry
Bucks fan.
Anti-Eagles fans, in our area. But that's what happens sometimes with these rivalry games when they actually mean something. But this one, obviously it didn't live up to the hype. This game was pretty boring to watch, actually. Low scoring.
Boring. I fell asleep a few times.
I mean, everyone expected this to be like, for the most part, to be a shootout, and it was. There were only 20 points total scored in the game.
Yeah.
And on the Eagles' end, just a field goal.
Were you satisfied with Nick Foles' performance?
Well, obviously not. He had like what, a 33
I wonder how
completion
people are going to say quarterback competition after this game.
Yeah. He was for whatever, he was missing guys that were wide open. He was underthrowing guys. He was overthrowing guys.
He wasn't throwing the ball at all.
He was holding onto the ball very long, and he can't. He's not Michael Vick, so he's not gonna, really run for the first down or anything. So
he had all day.
Yeah,
some of those snaps though, Tyler. Yeah. All day.
Yeah. Not to the Cowboys' credit, they stacked the box on defense. They played good defense, and
DeMarcus Ware wasn't playing.
Yeah, exactly. They game planned pretty well for this defense.
Anthony Spencer wasn't playing.
Yeah.
A lot of their great defensive players were not playing.
And part of this might be credit to the fact that last week, Vic basically ruled himself out of the game. It might have been helpful if maybe if Vic didn't go ahead and rule himself out of the game in that press conference. I don't know if you.
Whoa! You're blaming Michael Vick for that press conference.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
the buddy press conference between Vic and Nick Foles.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That was clearly said by the Eagles organization.
I'm saying the fact that the Cowboys knew that Foles was going to get the start. They figured, let's figure out how we're going to game plan for Nick Foles. Had they not known, it could have been different. Obviously, if they didn't know who to play, game plan for.
How sad was there were some experts using some groin excuse for the reason my Foles was playing a
that's silly. And the fact that it was never even brought up in the first place.
No.
He played. Apparently he played Tampa Bay with this groin
issue. Exactly.
And he did fine. So. Yeah.
And New York.
But But anyways, leading up to this game, did you hear any of the press conference that between Nick Foles or with Nick Foles and Michael Vick was? I have a little sample of it here, and it's it seemed to be like they're yucking it up a little bit. Listen to this.
I think I tried to emulate his moves a little bit, which causes injury sometimes. I had a little rushing touchdown last week, so that was because of watching him. So, see, what people don't know is Nick's very athletic, so don't be surprised when you see him get rushing touchdowns.
On that short, 15, 20-second sample, it felt like 3 rim shot moments. But
you want to watch Vilky, where you should have maybe recorded Stephen A. Smith's rant on Nick Foles' performance.
That too.
What you actually have it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying I should hear that too.
But I could try to emulate it because pretty much he pretty much shut up every Philadelphia fan that at one point thought this guy was the future franchise quarterback at one point.
Yeah.
How did he word it? Some people thought he said the next Kevin Cobb, and then Skip said, "Oh, wait, hang on, Steve. Now you're being unfair to Kevin Cobb." Okay, the next Dan Marino of all people, pretty much.
Yeah.
And here's something else, Tyler. Here's something else. Do you know what Nick Foles' record was last year as a starter?
1-5, 1-6.
1-6.
1-6.
1-6.
As a,
Only win.
I think as a starter, I don't know. He came into a game
Only win
against Tampa Bay
again. Yeah.
And then this year against Tampa Bay. But yeah, the Tampa Bay.
So
this year,
based on that alone, though.
Yeah, and this year Tampa Bay's a disaster. They weren't as bad last year. And then
his only resume is he beat a dysfunctional.
Yeah, that's the thing. Had he beaten Dallas, which he had so many opportunities to the defense. Give the defense credit. They kept surprisingly, they kept the Eagles in the game for the most part. And
yeah, I mean they gave up
so many opportunities to make a play.
Des Bryant had 100 receiving yards.
But in the
but to be fair,
they had a good goal line stand.
Yeah, I mean some experts thought 200 and to which Stephen A. Smith also. Both teams punted like 19 times, but even got a
in the first half. I think what they said was 13 punts or something. Yeah. I don't know. It was
a lot of quick 3 and outs too for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I'm watching the first half, bored out of my mind because I was expecting a scoring shootout.
Yeah.
But still, at the end of the day, watching it, the Cowboys deserved to win the game because even though their offense was struggling. I felt like they were moving down the field more than us because there were times when
they needed to.
There were times, Tyler, when it was a 3 and out. And it took us no more, barely a minute to go 3 downs.
Yeah.
Because what is it? Foles scrambling, incomplete pass, overthrown pass, tipped pass.
Yeah.
I am still blown away by the Jason Avant missed touchdown is still.
That's a shame. Yeah.
He was wide open.
Yeah.
No one was around.
Yeah.
And he underthrows the ball, which almost got ruled an interception if it wasn't. Yeah. And honestly, if it wasn't maybe for the way the ball bounced up, I thought it might have been intercepted too.
Yeah.
But still, wide open.
Right.
So for every Eagles fan out there that thought this was the future franchise quarterback here, maybe you can sit down and shut the hell up for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. And like we said, he needed to win this game to continue playing, and of course he's injured now. But
he would have lost Tyler. He would have put at least decent stats.
Yeah, even the thing
going. What was it? 9 for 29 or 9 for 26.
Even if he was healthy at this point, I mean, he wouldn't get the start anyways. I mean, we saw what happened. And, clearly he's not the quarterback of the future for the Eagles.
None of that. The frustration of the teammates towards him.
Oh, you could see it. Yeah.
You could see it.
You could see Deshaun Jackson.
Jackson was flipping out because he was definitely open on a few drives. Yeah. And if it was Vic, in his mind, if this was Vic on a snap, those would have been connections probably, or potential connections.
Yeah. Ironic.
And Foles can't even get it out of his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ironic, too, because Riley Cooper seems to be his favorite receiver. If you break it down, he had the best game of the Eagles receivers.
Yeah, but still.
But yeah, I mean,
I told you this, too. This was not going to happen because Michael Vick, even though today voted by Forbes the most disliked NFL player.
Yeah, that's silly to me.
Ahead of Manti Te'o, who was ahead of Ndamukong Suh. Now, how Sue is behind fake girlfriend and guy who I think has been, he committed a heinous crime and served his time in that. What has he done recently?
Yeah.
Has Sue ever changed at all in a positive direction?
I just think somebody owes us an explanation.
I'm just saying.
People just can't, for whatever reason, they can't move.
I get it. Vic was a huge prima donna back in Atlanta. That whole stupid when he had that
7 years ago.
Yeah, when he had that afro and he said he was going to shave.
Cornrows.
Exactly. He had these weird haircuts. He wasn't going to shave or get rid of it until he won a Super Bowl title, which closest thing happened was against the Eagles of all things.
NFC Championship.
But still. Yeah, again, 7 years ago, and people were still holding him to the fire.
Yeah, and the thing
was, the Ndamukong Suh done the last 2 years?
And the thing was, the hate really came out in 2010 when Vic was having the good year. Not as much before that, but once he started, that's how it's like people hate just to feel better about themselves sometimes. Go ahead, hater.
Well, apparently people thought his punishment wasn't severe enough. Look, he served jail time.
Yeah.
And let's be fair, it's a different Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Anybody
for several years now. I mean, 2010 you saw.
I can tell you the old Michael Vick would have not been for that Nick Foles press conference.
Yeah.
It would never happen.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's exactly.
But yet, he's a team leader now, and that's the key thing. Yeah. Team leader.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why Foles was never going to have it
Now,
there. Because Foles, I don't think, has respect in that locker room yet. And he definitely lost some respect after that performance.
After that game, obviously.
And the only thing he might have got is the fact that he got hurt, and that might have saved him there. Because I tell you what, he would have stayed in that game, would have stuck with the joint a little bit more. And of all places, persons come in then, Matt Barkley.
It was an interception machine.
Yeah, my parents are parents I guess who also are Michael Vick haters too.
Really?
Oh yeah. But they thought this is it. They thought Barkley was gonna come in here and he's gonna steal the starting job. And I'm telling you, no, he's not.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna throw 3 interceptions, but it was gonna surprise me. He never snapped.
He kind of threw 4, but the one was called back because the offsides penalty. I mean, that was almost 4.
Yeah, but I'm saying he never took one regular season snap before.
Exactly.
He barely snaps of practice. And you're going to throw him in here at
what do you expect?
A college kid, a rookie nonetheless.
In a division rivalry game for the lead.
I mean, let's be fair here.
division.
He's no Andrew Luck. He's no Geno Smith.
Right.
Some people always look at him. He still has that shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Think he
His
hasn't recovered
stock
from yet.
dropped. Yeah.
Tell you what, though, Monty Kiffin was probably enjoying that.
Yeah.
This is the kid that screwed his son up pretty much last year at USC.
Yeah.
And that defense now, which I take it had almost none of their starters in that. Yeah. 3 interceptions to Matt Barkley.
Who Chip Kelly back in Oregon once put up over 60 points against, I heard, on one of Monty Kiffin's defenses.
Yeah, he definitely enjoyed the fact that, that was the biggest thing they had to rub into the Chip Kelly's face. This is definitely the biggest wake-up call to Chip Kelly's career.
Yeah.
0 points in a first half.
Right.
A Chip Kelly team.
Yeah, and as far as, Nick Foles, I mean, all it took was a defense. One coordinator's, all right, let's game. This is what we're going to do to game plan, and then shut the guy down. And I mean, pretty much.
But now
it sounds like, from what I've heard, Michael Vick is likely to be able to start.
Well, if he isn't starting, then Matt Barkley of all
people. No, but I mean, as far as health.
And if Matt Barkley doesn't start, guess who's on the depth chart after Matt Barkley?
They got G.J. Kinney. Did you hear about that?
Oh, really?
I
thought it was James Casey, the tight end.
Or no, he was they had him for emergency, but actually. Yeah, but actually.
He's the fight with there. He might be a tight end, but he actually did play quarterback for Rice University a little bit in college. I mean, it's a D1 university, so I mean, it's also Rice, but. Some people thought that maybe they should have sent him in towards the closings just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been hilarious watching a tight end for quarterback.
Yeah.
But
no, obviously, if Vic's healthy, he's gonna get the start.
So wait, no Dennis Dixon, Kinney's
apparently not. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently they brought up GJ. Yeah. But now if Vic's not able to play, then I guess Barkley's gonna get the start. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Giants' second win then.
Yeah. I mean,
congratulations to the New York Giants on the second win this year.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that Vic's healthy, and I mean, I don't really care at this point whether they win the division.
I want to apologize to my fantasy team for a second loss this year.
Yeah, I mean, when Jackson's not getting the ball and when
Jackson's not getting the ball,
they smothered and they couldn't run the ball very. I mean, they smothered they were all over the offensive line. Too. Like Todd Harriman's was having problems, and they definitely game planned, against Shady McCoy.
I tell you what, though, there was history made though on the other side though. Tony Romo, the first 100 career games, most passing yards out of anybody who's played quarterback in the first 100 games. He's beating guys like Dan Marino, Peyton Manning. So let's get the man credit here, Tyler. I mean.
But all the Cowboys fans that want to go crazy over this win. I mean, how many playoff games have you won with Tony Romo?
That's the thing. He's got to win the clutch. He's got to win the clutch.
Yeah. So that's the thing. And even if the Cowboys go on to win this division,
and to be fair, it's only a 1-game lead, and they're facing Megatron next week in the Lions.
Yeah. So I mean, and the Eagles face it. So I mean, it could easily be. But I mean, at this point, I don't care. I mean, this division, I think, is. The winner of this division is probably going to
Washington's starting to show signs of life based on last week.
Yeah. The thing is, the winner of this division is likely to face the 49ers
or the
Seahawks. One of those, because the 49ers are starting to get back to form here, like I thought they would, and so they're probably going to end up playing one of those.
And
teams.
Seattle might just get better because now there's rumors Percy Harvin might actually play this year.
Yeah. So I mean. And
I guarantee that's going to be a key free agent. Someone's going to get on fantasy. Whoever's number one, the week they announced Percy Harvin's playing that week. Whoever's got the number one waiver, that's gonna be the guy who's gonna be going after Percy Harvin if they even need him. But even if they don't need him, they might just pick him up because that way nobody else has him. Because I picked up Golden Tate now because Reggie Wayne's out for the rest of the season for me.
Yeah.
So I
know how it feels when I lost Julio Jones for the year.
So and Roddy White, I'm hoping he gets back to because I really think once he gets in there, he'll get more opportunities finally now. But no, picked up Golden Tate from Seattle. Probably have Russell Wilson and. It was either gonna be him or Sidney Rice, and I don't know. I just picked Golden Tate. I don't think I'm gonna get much out of him. Yeah. But and Matt Forte's also got a bye week, and he's really one of my top backs. So which means you gotta send Rashad Mendenhall from Arizona.
So
I might get my second loss this week because I'm facing the New York Murderer, the guy who has Peyton Manning as his quarterback. Yeah, the guy who has Manning and Moreno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt Stafford really good for you last week.
He did. Yeah, he put up 71 points.
So you're gonna bench him for Drew Brees, or you're just gonna say, it doesn't matter?
No, I'm not totally sure. They're playing the Cow. I don't know.
Because
I'll have to wait and see.
Brees doesn't have Graham.
Yeah,
for a while. So that's where his top guy.
They're waiting. Yeah, I guess they're playing it by ear as far as Graham goes. So I don't know. I think he's questionable right now, but yeah, I might have to. Go forward with Stafford again until further notice. Yeah, it'll depend.
His problem for a while was could he stay healthy for a full season?
Yeah.
But no. He's definitely got some weapons up in Detroit.
Yeah.
Of course, they lost to the Bengals, who now at this point, if they don't win the AFC North, I'd be really shocked.
Yeah, Bengals are looking pretty good this year. So,
do you think the Jets could actually beat the Patriots for the division now?
I don't see that happen. They did beat them, but
Technically should have won the first meeting too.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
the Jets. Geno Smith Rookie of the Year though, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I'm trying to think.
That's what I'm saying. I think somebody else.
Yeah.
I had a conversation that today in my biology class.
Yeah. Because nobody expected them to be 4-3 at this point. He's looking pretty good.
If he is Rookie of the Year, does this mean Mark Sanchez is leaving New York? Going to take his ball somewhere else?
Yeah, I would think so.
What was he saying? His ball somewhere else? He's going to get kicked out. And he's going to be forced to find another job.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. And
Jets. Yeah, but
do I think they're going to go far? No, actually, hell, the Colts now just. By the way, a guy who
Colts.
You want an example of a young QB who's not Nick Foles, who came up big when he needed to? Andrew freaking Luck.
And the thing is, he has more rushing touchdowns than RG3. Huh. Did you hear that stat? Yeah, I think he has 9 now in his career, and and Cam Newton they said too. I think, or was it somebody? I don't know, but yeah, and he's not even really a rushing quarterback to begin with.
No,
but
to me, he always came off more as like a Peyton Manning this guy pretty much.
Yeah. Now,
to me, the future of Peyton Manning on Sunday beat the Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Now you wonder if here's the thing with the Colts. Like they've beaten the Seahawks, they've beaten the 49ers. Here they just beaten the Broncos.
They lost to the Chargers, which might have just been a wake-up call for them.
And I think they lost to the Dolphins earlier in the year. Like they when they come off a big win, or sometimes when they beat a big team, it seems like they come back and they lay an egg the next.
And
week. That's the only thing.
And they did lose Reggie Wayne, but they do have T.Y. Hilton now and some guys. Yeah.
So yeah,
we'll see what happens
and
here.
Their defense made some big plays on the Broncos, forced some
Mathis
turnovers.
was over Manning all night. So
that's and you saw Manning before the game. You could see he couldn't control his emotion to that that Indianapolis crowd.
Well, that crowd was definitely a factor in that game.
That building was loud.
And
you could barely hear the ref making a penalty call. So that might have got to it.
But definitely the Colts winning now, as of right now, based on the fact that I think the South just
lately
the massive
Titans are kind of coming back to earth here.
Yeah, Titans come back to earth
after I think a 3-1 start. And
Jake Locker. I think once they lost Locker, a lot of people figured they were done.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. That's not a football team, Tyler.
The Texans are now on like their third string QB, and they lost Arian Foster.
Ben Watson.
Yet somehow they
Watson.
only lost by a point to the Chiefs.
Yeah, but
that's amazing.
They had a lot of turnovers in that game, though,
Yeah.
too. Once again, that Chiefs defense is very good.
Yeah.
And like I said, Kansas City is not. I think the problem with Kansas City is I don't think they're going to wow people with their offense.
Yeah, I mean,
Not that they can't score,
especially when they play
but their defense is
great
going to.
offense down the road.
Well, looking ahead, they got the Bills, the Browns, they got a bye week, so then they got the Broncos finally. And, they beat Denver. They're for real.
Well, yeah, I mean,
can't ignore them. They're for real.
Then you definitely can't ignore them.
And hell, they even have the Colts in their schedule too,
but
which might be.
Yeah.
If you look at it ahead, might be determining who's going to be number 1 seed in the AFC, possibly, depending on how these.
Well, if they lose to the Broncos or something before, I mean, we'll see how.
We'll see,
out. Or it comes. Yeah.
But it definitely first of all, I think the loss also woke up the Denver Broncos. Saying it's not going to be a cakewalk for the AFC. Right. Yeah, Baltimore is not Baltimore this year.
Yeah.
New England's not New England, but the Colts are pretty damn good, and I still would not sleep on Kansas City until the game happens.
Colts could be a 2 seed. As far as the Bengals could be. There's 3, 5, and 2 teams right now leading the division in the AFC. So
and hell, over the NFC, you can flip a coin at this point here.
Yeah. Well,
everybody likes Seattle, but at the same time, Seattle's got the 1 seed. Then you kind of got to.
Unless the 49ers are going to have them at home though again. So they're picking up steam.
Seattle's almost unbeatable at home. But if they don't get the 1 seed, then obviously they got the 1 on the road a few times. Then. Yeah. So that's where the division title comes in.
Green Bay's picking up the pace. The Saints, they have a pretty
but still, I would not rest on the Lions or the Bears. Even though they lost Jay Cutler. The Bears are still going to be a dangerous team.
The Lions, the Lions right now have the division advantage, a game advantage.
And actually, NFC East, the Cowboys are good, but I think the Redskins that Bears win finally have sparked this team. Everybody thought was going to dominate the division.
Yeah, that was a shootout there. And then again,
and also in that game, RG3 was playing like RG3,
right? Which
considering that Andrew Luck was playing Andrew Luck all season.
Yeah.
Because that debate's always been going on. Well, was Andrew Luck the smart pick or was RG3 the smart? One or two. Would you reverse it if you had a chance to? Or I wouldn't. I always knew Andrew Luck was a better. I thought, to me, Andrew Luck was handpicked by Peyton Manning pretty much. He went to the Manning camp and did not get drunk and waste it like a certain football player did, and did not just throw his Heisman Trophy chances out the window. Yeah. So.
But as far as going into this game this weekend against the Giants, the Eagles got to break this home winning streak. I think. At this point, I don't care if they win the division. It might be better if they don't win the division. If they just,
maybe a wake up call
because it'll give them a better position to draft, perhaps a quarterback next year.
Come on, D'Anthony Thomas.
Yeah, there's several that are,
Well, some people, for some reason, every expert has an Oregon Duck player in the first round for us. It's either D'Anthony Thomas, the running back, or it's Marcus Mariota, the quarterback. Now, Marcus Mariota might win the Heisman Trophy this year because he's putting up amazing stats. But look at him, and I'm saying this guy's not going to work in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's one of those, run-happy quarterbacks. And none of them last.
Yeah.
So he better have an arm coming with him to the NFL. Granted, this is kind of his system, but he's not. Let's put it this way: he's not going to run like a 50-yard touchdown run like he did against Virginia. There's nobody around him when he does it. It's a little bit more faster in the NFL.
Yeah.
So no, obviously we all hope Vic stars because at this point I think it's all. I think reality and clarity has hit every Eagles fan now that this is the best chance of us winning games.
Yeah.
And not Matt Barkley.
Yeah.
Or what's the guy's name?
G.J. Kinney.
G.J. Kinney.
Yeah.
Who the hell did he play for?
Well, apparently he was brought up from the practice squad.
Oh.
And apparently he was.
The practice squad quarterback.
So
I feel so much better now.
Because now Nick Foles is out with a concussion, and Vic's.
That would have actually saved
Vic's health is questionable. What if he re-aggravates?
If he would have stayed in that game, knowing the Philly faithful, they might have started throwing garbage at them.
Yeah. But
Philadelphia, they can love you for a while. Next year they'll just hate on you.
Yeah. But the Eagles go they get to 7-6
But
wins.
yeah, no,
so
I mean Skip Bayless,
care.
who is a big Dallas sports writer at one point there, he says
Yeah.
he cannot believe that Philadelphia, once the most intimidating city you wanted to play football in, 0-9.
Yeah.
I mean, like a 9-game losing streak for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I mean, because he brought up stories about, not even Troy Aikman brought it up there. Nobody from Dallas to any team league wanted to go up to Veterans Stadium
Right, exactly.
and face this volatile, maybe murderous crowd of Philadelphia, which is why WrestleMania. I mean,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, San Francisco's not going to have that vocal of an audience.
Yeah.
I don't care if Candlestick Park looks better than Lincoln Financial Field.
Yeah.
Which I will fight to the very end though, but if they want a vocal WrestleMania, Philadelphia's your location.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, now you kind of got to laugh at it now.
Yeah.
It's 9-game losing streak.
Yeah. It's essentially it's home field.
Most of it surprisingly under quarterback Nick Foles.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's and of course a lot of Andy Reid back in
and yet
it was.
and yet look where he's at in his career right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
If he won a Super Bowl,
he
Tyler,
took a great job.
Tyler, if he won a Super Bowl this year, how upset would you probably be?
I mean, I'm not gonna throw a fit.
No.
I mean,
but
he
this would be the second. This would be.
he took a good job. I mean,
and no offense, if the Chiefs won it, it would be one of the greatest turnarounds in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, you took the number one draft team.
Yeah.
The draft pick team, and Super Bowl champion in 1
Yeah.
year. I mean, granted, like you said, 6 Pro Bowls on defense here, but took a gamble on Alex Smith when the league wasn't going to take a gamble on him.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, like, now he's, like, sticking, like, he's just, like, coaching. He's not, like, doing the whole personnel selection like he was in Philadelphia.
But he's that's one of the main reasons why Alex Smith signed up Kansas City.
Yeah,
But
it's a good place for him to land.
If he would be the second Eagles quarterback behind Dick Vermeil, who took the Eagles to the Super Bowl, lost, and took another franchise to the Super Bowl. But his is kind of more of a miracle because it was this nobody who once worked as a cashier in Iowa named Kurt Warner, who, as we all know, did not turn to have an amazing career. I mean, he has like kind of a nice, commentating job here and there, and an analyst job on NFL Network, and they have like an inspirational show at one point for underdogs in USA.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, so Andy Reid might just join Dick Vermeil. That's not a good sign for anybody who wants to go to Philadelphia then. Unless you want to go there, lose the Super Bowl, not win a Super Bowl, and then just say, let's find, look at these last 2